Hello and welcome. Responsible for shaping business strategy and driving growth for investee companies, we have with us today Mr. Mohit Arora, who is partner at Mondrian Group, Singapore. Thank you for being with us, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
So earlier you were working with Tata Motors, and it was for a long period of time from 1995 to 2002.
That's right.
How has that work experience affected in reflected in your current position, or enhanced your experience?
Okay, a great question, Simran. I mean, look, Tata Motors was the place where I started my life. I worked in different divisions of Tata Motors, and it gave me a very good understanding of not just how a product is made, how a product is marketed, and actually globally sold, how a brand is built in international markets, because I was handling a part of international markets. But I also worked in the commercial vehicle division after some time, where basically looking at what are the biggest commercial vehicle manufacturer in the country, as well as one of the largest in the world. What does scale mean? How do you really get to that scale, and how do you manage that scale? And that's really been a great learning experience for me, which I continued on with my second job, which was with JD Power & Associates. And now currently I am very excited to bring a lot of those learnings in working with organizations who are starting up, giving them that perspective. Of course, we invest in those companies, but providing that perspective and the guidance, and in many cases the connect, which is so desperately required to truly make them successful. And that's where I owe a lot to my alma mater in a way, but I have also learned a lot with JD Power along the way, and I think that's what I'm trying to apply now.
Thank you so much, sir. So that was quite an amazing answer. You see how you can apply all your past experiences into your present, and then you move forward towards future. With that, we come to our next question. What are the differences and the challenges that you have faced in these two working environments?
Okay, I mean, again, look, with Tata Motors, it was a job that I had in India. Of course, there were international markets, so I would travel there. But with my last two assignments, I have been based out of Singapore. So, which is basically, an area we are talking about a large multicultural kind of an environment. So, it's not just about the objective that you are trying to achieve. You need to get to a target, or you need to achieve a particular number, or you need to get a particular timeline, but it is also the human angle to it. So you need to understand that you're working with different cultures. There are language challenges in many cases, communication issues, and you realize that many of these softer issues actually end up defining the success or failure of a project. So it's not just the resources that you have, but the way they get deployed, the cohesiveness of the team that really shapes a successful company or a successful project for that matter.
Okay, so that gets us to another question, and that is, if you were not in this profession right now, where else would you be?
Well, I don't really know. I think I'm pretty happy with the profession that I am in, because now it's not just about looking at, as I said, applying what I have learned over the years. It's also the fact that you're looking at essentially, helping other people, helping other companies, helping, newer startups. Of course, there is a commercial angle behind it, but that said, it is the satisfaction that you have been able to kind of guide somebody, help somebody who needed support in achieving their own life goals, and that's truly satisfying for me as a professional.
Right, so that was Mr. Mohit Arora, who is sharing his experiences, work experiences, and everything related to it, and adding to ours. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.